James Green, Short Series Shenanigans. So, we are going to be doing a little bit of taper turning. What we're going to be making is some headstands. This is all part of the Ford FE motor that I'm going to be rebuilding. Rather than buy headstands, I'm going to make them. Now, I've already cut out some, I'm going to be making 4 of them. I've already cut some pieces of channel iron, and I've got some 304 stainless hanging around. And I've already done a couple. I hadn't cut them yet, but show you how we set up and doing the tapers. Now, I'm going to cut these off. I haven't determined how long I'm going to make them. They're not going to be this long. They're going to get made shorter, but I got a bunch of this sitting around, and I'm just making a general taper. It's about a 2.5 degree taper from here to there, and I'm not using offsetting the tailstock or anything. We're actually using the compound, so I'm going to show you that. That's what this video is going to be about. So these are going to get cut, and they're going to be threaded, and they're going to be threaded in. So I'm going to thread them 3/4, 16, because this is 3/4 material, and they're going to come through here. And once they're threaded in, I haven't decided yet, but if I want to, because we got dissimilar metals, easy deal. I'm going to show you some TIG welding when I do it, and I'll get into that. So that way it's not just a butt joint, but it's threaded, and it'll be TIG welded in the back here. Just kind of make a stronger joint. So let me go ahead and move everything over and show you what we got and what we're doing. I've already started doing a little bit. Noise warning, because it is a little noisy. I'll try to set you guys here. Get the camera set. Alright, so let's see if you can get a good angle at that. Yep. Alright, so basically what we've done, we've got a 2.5 degree angle. We are using a DNMG 332. These are some, let me show you the types of inserts that I'm using. These are specifically for working in stainless steel. These are DNMG Cryazit. Okay, that is the information. Okay, you can get these through All Industrial Tool Supply. That's who I got these from. Okay, these actually came, this last pack came from Germany. These are for working in stainless steel, and they work great. The insert is actually designed, if you have a tool holder, I'm sure it may be out there, but you can actually use, just like you have the ones for the CNMGs, that you can use that other angle, you know, there. So this is a facing tool. I'm sure it's out there. I don't have it, but I may make one to where I can use that angle of these inserts. I'm sure there might be a toolbar out there for that, but that's next on my to get list, so I can have that. But I'm using this toolbar here. It is a ISCAR. It's a MDJNR 10-3, and so that's what it is. It holds the tool on a little bit of a, if you can see there, I'm trying to show you, a little bit of a angle. Alright, a little bit of a negative rake, hangs down, but it's Mike Delta Juliet November Romeo. It's 300 series, not 400, so it's a little bit smaller. Works great. The reason I got this, 2 reasons. Number one, this small diamond 300 series insert works great. I made the holders for my radius turner working in the 304 stainless. You can get it in tighter areas. I do have one that runs a 400 series, but this 300 one works great. This is a good, tough little insert. So there's all your information. We'll go ahead and get started. Noise warning, letting you guys know. So we're running 755 RPM, and I'm just feeding the compound in as we go across, and we're actually doing a 2.5 degree angle on here. I'm going to put my earmuffs on because I don't like, it sounds at times like metal going across a chalkboard. So noise warning, letting you guys know. I'm going to take my hat off, get it out of the way. Noise warning, noise warning. If you have it up, turn it down. Here we go. keeping steady, because if you stop and you go back, keeping a good bite, keeping a cut the chips. I even dial in a little bit, and I'll put on the backstroke. That way, even cutting on the backstroke, it's because you have to crank this in and out. You see how I'm running it. I just feed in a little bit. We're going to go down to where the bottom, the narrow end, is about 430 thou. Not a critical dimension, just something I came up with. So that's what we're working on. Let's see where we're at right now real quick, so we know how much further to go. So we're 600 thou. Here we go. That's a deep cut to turn by hand right there. Oh, it's too deep. Back it up a little bit. That nasty. There we go. Trying to take too much at once, it was hard to do. Yeah, I bit off a little more there and it was piling up. Let's see where we're at. Here on the end. 523, and so we want to be 430. So we'll dial in. Let's dial in 15 and just go at that. See where we're at. $475. So we want to be 430. Let's try that. I'm down a little more. I'm going to try to take this in this one last pass here. Get as close. 430. Boom. So close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. So we're going to turn this slow by hand, this last feed here, and then we'll show you the file work. over here. Back you guys up a little bit. Up, other way. Other back. Alright. Slide this out of the way. Alright. Now we're going to slide nice and long. Slide this out so we can do our I'm going to back up here because I was getting close to the chuck. We're just going to support this, and I'm just going to blend that in right there is all I'm going to do. That's all it has to be, nothing fancy. We're just cutting the taper. So there's one. Slide this back and we'll grab this other one. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to go ahead and do it that way. I know. I thought about turning it around, but I got enough of this 304 floating around these short pieces. So we'll grab this other one real quick. And I'm going ahead and chucking up the, I'll leave this one out a little bit longer here, so we have room. Alright, so we're going to come over here and dress the back side up a little bit. Let me move you guys a different angle so you can see what's going on here. Viewfinder, you guys can see what's going on. Now we're just going to come in here. Of course, now that the camera's in the way, I need to put a little bit of a center on it. Pardon me. Set this in my pocket for right now. I'm going to put a little bit of a center hole for our center to grab onto. Actually, I'm going to pull more of that off now that I see how it. Center here. Alright. Make sure we got plenty of room. Make sure this is backed all the way up and there. And we're going to come up, support. If you guys can see what's going on here. So essentially, you are right where I would be. trying to get you guys a good view of everything here. This will sure make your right arm strong, that's for sure. I'm going to move you guys and have you look right where I am standing. I think would be a better view. Let me double check the viewfinder here and get you guys dialed in to where I can see a little bit better. There we go. Okay, I get you guys a good view of what's going on, and you can see what I'm doing. Plus I can stand over here, and here we go again. Oh. Before we do, let's see where we're at on just the minor diameter over here. So we're 557,000. We're going to be approximately 430. So we got a little bit to go still. This light cut's moving it back and forth. You figure you can tell by watching what kind of finish you want. Of course, this isn't really critical, but you know, you can adjust how fast you turn it for the desired finish. Alright, let's see how much we got here. Kind of the old-fashioned way of doing it. 530, so we need 100 thou to go. I like being able to take a little off on the backstroke, and with this insert and the way I've got it set up, you can actually do that. Now just because I like to come in here and measure. I don't presume anything. So we're 500 thou. We need to be 430. Take a little more. Now in these last couple of passes, I will only cut moving forward, as far as there will be a spring pass coming back. So let's see where we're at. We just want to sneak up on it. Where are we at? 468. Slow, steady feed rate. way we have less file work. I pulled the tip away so I didn't have any tool pressure marks on the way back because we're pretty close. Again, doesn't have to be exact, but you want it to be right down here at the end. 439, so we do need to take just a little bit. I'm going to feed this one real slow so we get a nice finish. There we go. Once you get going, you can keep the feed, you keep the speed up, you can see. And you can see when you kind of stop how it digs in. Not a big deal. You can come back to pull some of that out. Oh. There we go. Alright, let me back you guys up here a little bit. Oh, you can see, you know, that is just a little bit of shade there. Not worried about it. Set you guys over here so I can finish this up. So, let me move some of this out of the way here so it doesn't get slung over. Alright, so all we have now, we're just going to come up here and finish this. We'll pull this out of the way. Pardon the arm. Slide this out of the way. And we're just going to come in here with a file and just dress. There we go. That's all we need. That's definitely warm. There we go. Alright. Get the viewfinder turned around here. So there we go. We have our 4 pieces. And now these will get cut down to size that we need. I've been thinking about making 2 one length and maybe 2 a little bit longer. I don't know. Probably going to end up making them all the same length, but there we go. So they've got a 2.5 degree taper, which would work great. And then, you know, I'm just going to single point the thread on this because 304 stainless will eat taps and dies. Ask me how I know. But anyway, there you go. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I just wanted to show you how you do a taper. There's lots of videos out there on it. I haven't showed one on my channel, but that's how you do it on the Grizzly G0776 or any lathe for that matter. So, working on it, getting it knocked out, and look forward to seeing you guys at the Summer Bash. We'll be out there, Rancho Cucamonga, come June. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. I'd like to give a shout out to All Industrial Tool Supply, our channel sponsor. And again, huge thank you to Jeff Perry and Jim Henry. Those guys are awesome. If you guys have any questions, call them or email them. And information in the link below or in the description box below. Thumbs up is appreciated, you guys and gals. Always open to constructive comments. I'm always learning. The day you stop learning is the day you just need to sell all your tools and don't do anything. That's the way I look at it. But great stuff, going to be neat, because I think I am going to go ahead and once these are threaded, it doesn't take much, but I am going to thread it, and I'm going to, just because I want to demonstrate it and I want to show you some rod as far as what I'm going to be using for dissimilar metals. That'll be a different video, but it'll be showing the Lincoln TIG 200 square wave. Thanks for watching, you guys and gals. My public email address, if you have any questions, eagledustoff37@gmail.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I've looked back, the channel has grown slow, but you know what? I've got my my steady viewers out there, and I want to thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys out there in California this June 2017, the Bar Z Summer Bash. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself and take care of your family, because remember, at the end of the day, you and your family is all you got. Until next time, get out in the garage and make you some automotive headstands. You know what? This stuff is fun. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.